The mall is so back. I was a mall rat growing up, and recently something's just like woken back up in me where like the mall is literally the most fun place ever. I think it started when I got AMC A-list and like I was always going to malls to watch movies. I grew up in Orange County, and obviously I always knew of South Coast. Well, first of all, they have a bunch of new stores that I feel like are a lot more fun for me to look at, and because I have a little bit more adult money, it's actually so fun to look at all the designer stores. So I just want to show you some things that I got at South Coast because I randomly like kind of almost dropped a bag. Obviously there's like designer stores at South Coast, so I got something from Tory Burch, I got something from Gentle Monster. It was like a really weird time for me. Obviously I can't do that every time I go to the mall. Well, first of all, I went to Victoria's Secret. I haven't gone into a Victoria's Secret or bought something in person maybe ever, but I saw that they had a really good deal on their underwear and on swimsuits. Something about me, like because I grew up near the beach, I love buying swimsuits even though I don't go to the water nearly as much as I want to. If you can tell from the tan line, I've been outside a lot more this summer. I saw they had like 50% off their pink Frankie's bikinis, literally the cutest swimsuits ever. So I got this little frilly red and white polka dot bikini, so cute. And again, it was literally like $15 I think for each piece, if not less. It's just perfect. I've already worn it. It's so cute, and I like having the option for like a more high coverage bottom. I just don't want all my bits hanging out. So this is like a kind of high-rise bikini bottom, which is so cute. It does kind of roll down a little bit. And then I also got like a teensy string bikini bottom for when I need to go tanning specifically. I like these string bikinis though because you can kind of spread them out and make them less cheeky because sometimes it's kind of fierce. But yeah, again, it has like little ruffles around. And then I saw this bikini, which is, I feel like a color I wouldn't usually go to, but obviously it's giving very like Brazil core. And for some reason I like really got into like watching like Brazilian Portuguese videos. Like I don't know why, and like just listening to Brazilian funk. Literally I've been like searching for a Brazilian bikini, and this is so similar. Just a classic triangle bikini, but also this color makes you look so tan. I usually don't like green, but it does make you look so tan. And the bottoms I feel like are definitely more high coverage than the polka dot ones are. And again, great for tanning. And then I got a bunch of undies, which I'm not going to show you in like super crazy detail, obviously. Super soft boy shorts, loving anything with a stripey. I also like don't really like thongs. I usually like cheeky or like brief or boy shorts, but I did get a couple pairs of like teensier undies because when in Rome. So that's what I got from Victoria's Secret. And then I also went to Abercrombie and Fitch because the rebrand of Abercrombie from fat phobic boots to literally one of the best sizes. I got a pair of the ultra loose Curve Love jeans in this kind of like light medium wash, and it's just again a really baggy pair of like relaxed jeans. I don't like wearing any tight pants, so it's like perfect. And they were on like extra clearance, so they were only $30, which is amazing. Then I guess we'll get into one of the reasons I went to the mall to begin with, was to go to the Tory Burch store because I really wanted to see their pierced shoe collection in person. I am always majorly inspired by Old Loser in Brooklyn, who literally put Tory Burch on the map, I feel, in terms of shoes. I saw that they had basically the entire collection in store to like try on. I really truly did not think I was going to buy a pair that day because they are expensive, but once I tried them on, they had them in my size, and I tried on these nude ones, and again I fully thought I was gonna get the black, but I did buy a pair of Margiela Tabby Mary Janes recently from the Real, and they are kind of like, obviously they're not similar, but it's like another statement shoe that's like leather and it's black. I just feel like they looked a little bit too similar to spend that much money on both, so I decided to get the nude pair, which I feel like are such a statement and they're so unique. And like when I was just going through the store, like me and my friend Alex were like just gagged by how amazing their new styles are. All of their shoes were so unique and intriguing and just like definitely worth the money because obviously they're not as expensive as like a Margiela. But yeah, and I love the kind of square rounded toe. I'm someone who can't even wear like a kitten heel for more than a few minutes. These are genuinely so comfortable. Like it doesn't even feel like I'm walking on anything elevated. And I like that it's silver for the little toe ring detail. It's just perfect. I do feel like I might need to take it to a cobbler eventually because it has a really smooth leather sole and I feel like it's going to be slippery, and I hate shoes that are slippery. So yeah, but these are so stunning. I feel like this is my perfect nice shoe because it's so comfortable. And then I went into the Gentle Monster store because I love how accessible a Gentle Monster is to me when I'm in Costa Mesa. Like, I feel like in LA it's always like a hassle and it feels like such a treat, and it's literally just right there at South Coast. But I saw this pair of like sunglasses slash glasses and I fell in love with them, and I tried them on and I was like, I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I just kept thinking about them. I took a picture of them and I was like, I just like couldn't stop thinking about them. I looked them up online and I realized that they're like completely sold out online. So then I went back and I just put them on and I couldn't stop, like, I just couldn't stop wearing them. Like, I couldn't stop taking pictures in them. To me at first, I saw them more as like a pair of glasses with a little tinted lens. But like the more I wear them, like they do like low-key look a little bit more like sunglasses, but I like wearing them as glasses. Like I like wearing them inside because they barely shade anything. But also when I went to like Japan, so many of the guys wore like tinted glasses everywhere and I thought they looked so cool. The shape is so unique and I feel like I've never liked the shape on me before this pair of glasses. So I just like knew I needed to get them, and she literally said it was the last one in the store, which is really gaggy. So I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna keep thinking about them and potentially buy them resold for more expensive, I should just buy them now. But they're the Noiser glasses in the brown color, and the brown is really what made me like love them, and the little tinted glass part is so stunning. It's worth every penny. I feel like it elevates every outfit that I wear crazily, and I just love that I can wear it inside and outside and at night and in the day. And I've already had a bunch of people ask me like where I got my glasses, so I feel like that just like really validates the purchase for me. This is now my second pair of Gentle Monsters. My first pair is definitely more of like a statement sunglass, but this has been a way more versatile everyday pair of sunglasses for me. I think that's it for when I went to South Coast, to be real. I didn't buy that many things, I just spent a lot of money. But I also went to Century City yesterday. I got a bunch of stuff at Sephora, and I also went to Pop Mart because that's another one of my favorite malls. I love Nyota. I think that's how you pronounce it. I actually don't think a lot of Pop Mart figures are really that cute, so that's why like they don't really get me that much because I think most of them are ugly. Nyota like does something to me in a spiritual way where I actually need like every single collection because I love the way it's designed, and I just like feel like she literally makes me like almost feel emotional. Like I'm in love with her. She's definitely by far my favorite blind box series out of all. And I mean, you can kind of see up there, but I have a bunch of like figurines up there. But I got a new one of Growing Up Your Way because the new series, I think it's called I Am the Seasons, I can't find it anywhere, but this is probably one of my favorites that I've unboxed from this collection. I now have 4, thankfully no repeats, but I love her like translucent pink hair. Like it's inspiring me in a way, with a little kitty cat on top of her head, and then she's like going and holding a windmill that actually like moves, which is insane. Like again, like how can you not literally fall in love with her? I think it's actually like a little work of art. I think she's so beautiful, and like all the little details. That's it. It's kind of short, but I feel like the haul was kind of exciting, so I wanted to share it. And yeah, stay tuned for more hauls because clearly I'm always continuously shopping. Also just got this new flat clip at Target today, and I don't think I really understand how they work because I feel like it doesn't really hold my hair that well. I'm a little confused, but anyways, that's all. Bye.